Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about eye contact and intercultural communication. Eye contact looks like a very simple behavior, but in reality it's one of the most culturally sensitive forms of non-verbal communication. Different cultures use eye contact in completely different ways, and this difference can easily create misunderstandings, whether in daily conversations, the classroom, or even official interviews. So, understanding how culture interprets eye contact help us communicate more respectfully and more effectively. Nonverbal communication in general is much more powerful than spoken language. It includes facial expressions, gestures, clothing, posture, and of course, eye contact. These signals help us understand a person's real emotions and intentions, but at the same time, nonverbal communication is easy to misinterpret because each culture has its own rules for what's appropriate, what's respectful, and what's polite. One study compared Finnish and Japanese people and found clear cultural differences. Finnish participants who come from a Western culture where eye contact is common were more accurate in judging whether a face looking at them. Japanese participants, however, used less direct eye contact and were less sensitive to small change in gaze direction. This reflects a general pattern. Western cultures tend to see eye contact as confidence and honesty, while East Asian cultures tend to see eye contact as dishonesty, impolite, or even aggressive. Another study compared Japanese and Dutch individuals during real conversations. The Japanese participants looked at faces less than Dutch participants, and they also used fewer hand gestures. This shows how cultural communication styles shape both gaze and body movement. Even when the situation is the same, people from different cultures communicate visually in different ways. And because people learn nonverbal communication from their own culture, misunderstandings happen very easily. A simple behavior like avoiding eye contact can mean completely different things depending on where a person comes from. Many people assume that looking away means the person is not interested or even dishonest, but that's not always true. In some cultures like East Asian, Latin American, or African, limited eye contact is actually a sign of politeness, modesty, respect for elders, or respect for authority. We can see this clearly in classrooms. Interviews with Cherokee, Navajo, and Hopi educators showed that many Native American students use a soft voice, minimal eye contact, very limited facial expressions, and a different sense of personal space. If teachers don't understand this, they may assume that the student is shy, unprepared, or disengaged. But actually, the student is showing cultural respect. This shows how important it is for teachers to understand non-verbal differences so they don't misinterpret their student. Eye contact also plays a major role in legal situations. In asylum interviews in the United States, officers often pay close attention to the non-verbal behavior of asylum seekers. Some officers may think that avoiding eye contact is a sign of lying or hiding information, but for many asylum seekers, avoiding eye contact comes from fear, trauma, or cultural norms, not dishonesty. This shows that misunderstanding eye contact can affect very serious decisions. Another study with people from different cultural backgrounds, European American, African American, Native American, Asian American, and Hispanic American, found big differences in eye contact, gestures, personal space, tone of voice, and even attitudes toward time and directness. The study concluded that understanding culturally different nonverbal messages is essential for creating inclusive and respectful communication, especially in multicultural classrooms. To conclude, Eye contact is not universal. It's shaped by culture, values, daily experience, and context. When we understand these cultural differences, we communicate more respectfully, avoid misunderstandings, and build stronger relationships, whether in classrooms, interviews, workplaces, or everyday life. Thank you.